Hello everyone, my name's Dean. Let's talk crypto. This is where you subscribe for daily Bitcoin updates and technical analysis. We track the price of Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large. Today is December 13th, 2021, and Bitcoin is looking like it's about to moon within the range, the confined range of its correction. Okay, let's just preface that. If you've subscribed to the channel already, you already know that Bitcoin is in a correction, so it's correcting up. As far as we're concerned, I do not believe that it will breach its high of, I believe it's 58K, all right? And we can double check that in a moment. But I do believe that Bitcoin's about to move. Yesterday and the day before put out videos saying that we were targeting 45, 46K. I no longer believe that, and I'm going to tell you why. All right, I'm going to tell you why. Now, that being said, I believe that we will also see some very, very huge moves in the rest of the market, and I'm going to go into that as well. So if you're interested in that, if you want to learn more about why I think Bitcoin's going to test the range tops, and I believe I said it was like 57K was the range top. Let's see really quickly here. It is, according to this fib count, about 58.6, okay? 58.6. But who knows what it's going to do in terms of its trajectory up to this range, because it's in correction. Its price action is by definition unpredictable and kind of erratic. So this is also why we're not trading Bitcoin, and we're trading other assets like Chainlink, right? That are not in corrective phase. All right, now let's get into it. Let's not waste any time because this move is imminent, right? For instance, I believe that an asset like Sushi Swap is front running the market. So we're going to have a look at Sushi Swap. What do I mean by it's front running the market? Whoops, what am I doing here? Here we go, Sushi Swap. Wait, what? Yeah, here it is. Sushi Swap. There we go. All right, so Sushi Swap itself was in a downtrend, and so I'm on the very, very large time frame, relatively speaking, for looking at a daily move. But here we can clearly see, let's go on the hourly, let's see a little more definition. You see our reversal pattern that you see in pretty much every asset in the market right now, right? You have an A wave. Whoops. Inaccurate. A wave right here. You have a B wave. And now you have a B, C wave, okay? This is what we're going to get. This is a complete reversal with your 3 touch points, right? Remember, I always talk about reversals, your pitchfork reversal, and then it's a great idea to buy on the retest of the 2 wave, okay? So this is what I believe that we're going to see in the market right now. Not everything, like Bitcoin, is in a corrective mode. Some assets like VRA, some assets like Chainlink, they're in their B wave. So they're still looking to make all-time highs. Litecoin also, all right? So that's what I mean by I think the whole market is going to moon. Bitcoin is going to be restricted. People are not going to know why. That 58.6 or thereabouts, 59K is the top. It may wick a little bit above 58.6. Why do I say 58.6 is the top? Is because the 618 Fibonacci level is, according to Elliott wave theory, the top of a wave 2 correction, okay? Now, I don't know if it's going to go directly to 58.6. Why? Because I think it needs to give time to other assets in the market that need to hit their targets before going back down into the 3 wave, all right? But again, it's in correction, so I don't know how it's going to get there. Don't ask me how. I just know that a reversal wave has been printed and it's complete. All right, back to Bitcoin. And if you appreciate my getting up, you appreciate me taking my bathroom break, checking the charts and seeing, oh crap, it's going to happen, and jumping on, like, subscribe, and share. I want you guys to get into this move. Again, not financial advice, and I'm not trading Bitcoin, so please don't tell me about how you traded Bitcoin or something like that and you had a bad experience. But I do think the reversal pattern is it. Very simply, from yesterday's video, you can see we have our A wave, right? Our B wave, and a C wave. This is a pivot, and then into a C wave, and that C wave is complete, right? You have 3 waves in every correction. You have 1, 2, 3, and then now this is the pivot reversal to start the impulse up. And we trade impulses. I trade impulses on this channel, and this is why I'm giddy. This is why I'm in. Obviously, again, I'm not trading Bitcoin because Bitcoin is in a two wave in a downtrend, which is corrective, and I don't trade corrections, but I'm trading some other assets, and we're going to get into the link trade in a second. But this is a complete reversal wave. Let's go on a really smaller time frame to see this and what it looks like. Okay, we're on the 5-minute chart. And just like we saw in the larger degree, we can see on the smaller degree. Once again, A doesn't go that high. It goes A right here. Pivot, B really came down, okay? And then 1, 2, 3 for C, okay? And so you're going to get the pullback maybe to the 2 wave, to the 618 or 0.5 618, whatever, the pullback of this 1 wave, and then you're going to get a booming 3 wave, okay, out of this mini reversal pattern, I believe, right? And so yesterday I was saying how it's likely that we're coming back down to, let's go back an hourly time frame. Yesterday I was saying that it's likely that we come back down into these regions, although I initially said that the market didn't like to trade Bitcoin at this time around that range because it wasn't it's been decided that's not fair market value for the asset, right? How do we know that? It's because these corrections all occurred above it. So the A and the B, all that stuff, they occurred above it, saying, this anomalous, this is not something that we believe is germane to the price action at this moment in time. But because we got this B wave going up for the longest, I was seeing A, B, C, okay? And I was just using the probability that a C wave is going to retrace to on the balance of probabilities. The C wave retraces between the 1 and the 1, 2, 3, 6 of an A wave extension. So you get your Fibonacci extension tool, and that's what I did. Retrace of the B wave, and then back down using the C wave, okay? And that's why I was looking at 46, right, yesterday. I was looking at 46 for the target. Between 45 and 46 yesterday was the target. However, I don't think that is any longer in the books. I may be wrong, but I don't believe that is the case because this 1 wave has been quite long already, okay? And this is extension rather. So the C wave is basically an impulse of 5 waves, okay? And if we zoom in, we can see that you have 5 waves here. So this is basically why I don't think that my yesterday's assertion and my call for 46K is valid anymore. And I just think this is important to share why. So C wave is impulsive, right? Impulsive, i.e. 5 waves. We see here, you can count clearly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you have 5 waves. All right, and it's an extended 5th wave even, and you get basically, you can say, let's say you think that this is a sort of a wave 4. It can't be a wave 4. Why? And this is important because these are all questions that you should ask. It can't be a wave 4 because if you look and you take the top of wave 2, or what you think the top of wave 2 is, to the bottom of this, you see it's already violated the 382 fib. So it's very unlikely that it's a wave 4. Okay? All right. Next, you come and see your reversal pattern. You can get reversal patterns in corrective waves, right? But it doesn't look this kind of textbook, right? You have your textbook reversal pattern, right? And so it's likely that this is the reversal. Also, this wick here, right here, signifies the exhaustion of a trend, okay? So this actually may be counted like this. A, B, C. That's the reversal, okay? This may have been 5 likely, because you know that any impulse, basically, if it's buying or selling, at the end of it, the trend is exhausted, meaning there are no more buyers, there are no more sellers. Here, there are no more sellers of Bitcoin, as evidenced by this big wick to the downside, okay? So that's basically why I'm seeing 5 waves in. If I stuck to my guns saying, oh no, but we didn't hit the 1 to 1, 2, 3, 6 of this, ABC pattern that I'm looking at, we need 5 more, that would way be overkill. And first of all, you only get one impulse in the C wave, right? You have one impulse, not you everyone has 5, obviously, because it's fractal. So if you go on a small enough time frame, you can see 5 in 1 and 5 in 3 and 5 in 5. However, it's not that, although this corrected only to the 786 extension, one more time really quickly, boom, 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 it only hit the 786. I think that's it, right? And sometimes you do see C waves extend to the 786. I've seen it extend to the 618. It's not a hard and fast rule that it extends to the 1 to the 1, 2, 3, 6. That's just on the balance of probability, and TA is all probabilistic. Okay, so that is, if you appreciate my explaining how I changed my rationale, my explaining how I use my analysis, not just telling you it hits this orange box and now it's going there, and not telling you why I think that is, then share, subscribe. Thanks. All right, now let's go into, I'm going fast because I don't want people to miss this. I want to get this out as soon as possible. But you won't miss it, because once it gets into the 3 wave, everybody's going to notice. But just so you know what the hell's going on. All right, now let's go into our trade with Link. And then I'm going to touch on VRA as promised, okay? Why I'm not selling VRA yet, all right? So, link. This, just like Bitcoin, I believe, has put in its 3 waves, okay? I'm seeing A, B, and then your C. That's the intermittent B. Let's call it the small b, B of the smaller degree, and your C. Okay, and this is your reversal pattern here. This is small a, let's just say small a. Okay, so we're in the reversal pattern now. Okay, and that means we're going to come out of this whole thing with an impulsive C wave, right? So we can expect, just like this A wave was top of the range here, this B wave, top of range here, right? Bottom of range here. This pivot comes into the C wave, that's going to come up here, pull back down there. Okay, so the entry for this long, you can either enter down here, which is a little more tricky, more risky, right? That's possible, but not financial advice. You do whatever the hell you want. Or the safer, more conservative entry is on the 2-wave pullback of the confirmation of the breakout, which is here, and obviously on balance of probability, it's going to fall between the 382 and the 618 fib of this move right there. Okay, so that's sushi. Last but not least, Why am I not selling my VRA? All right, if you've watched up until now in the video, congratulations. And also, you'll also understand the premise. We use Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large, meaning what Bitcoin does usually dictates the larger trend of the market. So again, A, this is a big reversal. B, right? And boom, 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 pivot, little sort of reversal pattern. C. Do you see this? Now, where is C going in VRA? Let's zoom out. I'm going to go on a large time frame. Let's go on the daily. Okay. Let's go log just to illustrate what we're looking at. Okay. And here in VRA, we had 5 waves up. Okay. This is long time frame. 5 waves up, and then we had A, B. Okay. This is clearly an A wave. A, B, C. A, B, C, B. Okay. And now we should get a larger degree C wave. Okay. To take us really low. Not this low. To take us down here. Okay. Right. So erase this just so you can see very quickly A, B, C. That's what we're expecting, right? It's common. It's normal. A, B, C. That's 3 waves, right? Now, why am I long spot veracity? Why am I not selling my veracity bags? Because we're going to also get a B wave of this smaller A wave. Okay, what is an A wave? If you're not subscribed to the channel, let me explain to you. An A wave is basically that wave that you get once you break trend. That's essentially what I'm trying to erase something. Okay, here we go. I'm off log, but don't be confused. The logarithmic scale is the only way I can show the entire price action, but I have to get off log to show a little more detail and be a little more accurate. Okay, so this B wave this is the wave. This A wave is basically the wave that broke trend of this B wave. Okay, the trend is up. Okay, and now the B wave, the A wave broke trend. That's basically your initial sign that your trend is changing. Okay, so every time you get an A wave, you need a B wave that's countering, and then the C wave is the impulse in the direction that it's going to change direction. Do you understand? Price action doesn't just pivot. Okay, and how do we know this is an A wave? A few ways. Now let's go on a little smaller time frame. Let's go on a 4-hourly time frame to see a little definition, and we can see that we have here A, B, C. Okay, this is not an impulse. It can't be an impulse because of this. This retraces way higher than the 618. Okay, this is not a 2 wave. This tells me that this has to be an A wave, right? This has to at least come to the 786 of this first initial wave. Okay, let's turn the magnet off so this can happen. Okay, do you see that? Right here. So this move hit the 786 of this move. That's telling me that this can't be a 1 wave of the C wave. So I'm not worried about VRA continuing down and then retracing to the between the 0.5 and the 618, kind of like Bitcoin, right? It's not there yet. We need a pivot, and this is the A wave of the pivot because of this. That's my reasoning. That's why I'm not selling my VRA bags yet. That's why I think that we're going to make a new all-time high in VRA, and that's why I plan to sell my VRA bags between 9 and 10 cents. Why 9 and 10 cents? And this is the last thing I'm going to show. Okay, it's a simple calculation, right? You use math. If you see that this is the A wave, right, it's going to go like this: A, B, C. Balance of probability, you take your fib tool, turn the magnet on, and your B wave is going to do a zigzag, most likely, between 786 and the 1236. That's why I'm looking to sell between the 1 and the 1236. Hope that was helpful. Hope that was useful. Thank you.